All right, Shalom. I want to start out by giving all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Harakak. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. How can you not be fed up? How can you not be tired of this place? So much filth, so much abomination, so much darkness, so much out of order, rebellion, opposition to righteousness, opposition and a push and the energy against Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and the righteous works. This doesn't make any freaking sense. If you claim to be a man of the Lord, man of the faith, you claim to be a woman of the faith, there's no way you should be in agreement with the way this world is operating, right? There should be no way. And this is just a quick off the hip through the spirit video. Now I want to start the book of Job, chapter 10. Let's start at verse 20. No, Salakia, 21. It says, "No, you get on your own." Salakia, because I just came to bring the little ones to the park, get some fresh air and tire them out. Brothers and sisters in the faith, you already know how that goes. But let's continue. The book of Job, chapter 10, verse 20, it says, 21. "Before I go whence, I shall not return, even to the land of darkness and the shadow of death." You best believe America, Babylon the Great is that place. America, Babylon the Great is that place, is that land of darkness and the shadow of death, right? See, I remember the song Tupac made, "Death Around the Corner." There's death in everything. There's death, or just you're possible of, being unalived or deleting behind the air you breathe, behind the food you eat, behind the water you drink, or, different things that you may intake. There's death everywhere, right? There's death just driving, right? Commuting on your way to work, fro work, on a bridge because we got a destroyed infrastructure. Don't do that again. Don't do that again. Because we have a destroyed infrastructure. You could be unalived during a road rage incident because you might have beeped to somebody because they're sitting at the stoplight for 30 seconds because they may be dazed out because they might be on some type of substance, or whatever the case may be. You know where I'm getting at. There is deletion all around us. All right? So verse 22, it says, "The land of darkness as darkness itself and of the shadow of death, without any order, and where the light is as darkness." So this is a place that is without order, okay? And especially when you talk about the order of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, the ways of righteousness, there is none, okay? There is none. This order is not being pushed forth, right? Well, it's only being pushed through the men of the Lord, the servants, the prophets, but it's not being pushed forth, to be held high or to be esteemed in the society. This is not being pushed as the way. You're only going to get this message from the men of the Lord, the servants, the prophets, on the highways and byways, and also, through these different videos that we make of us basically doing what? Crying out, sighing and crying, as the scripture said. And you best believe those ancient men sighed and cried about the abominations that was being done in the midst of. So same as it was back then, the same as it's going to be now. Those same men, okay, or the men in that spirit, the women, right? Because there were women that were followers as well of the faith, followers of Yahweh Shai, all right, believers. They would be doing what? They would be sighing and crying as well. All right. But as we see here in Babylon the Great, we notice it's a place of complete rebellion, a place without order. And as we see, this is a place where light is put as darkness. As is also mentioned in where? the book of Isaiah. Okay, it's going on the same, basically touching on the same thing. Because right now you have the things that were once looked down upon, things that were once shameful, things that were once known as confusion. These things are, being held as it's the norm. These things are being held as if it's the right way to be. No, it's not. All right. And then when you speak up out against these things, then what? You get ridiculed. You get looked at some type of way, like you're the person that's crazy. You're the nut job, right? You're the angry, or you're the HETFUL type of individual. No. Okay, no, you're actually in the right spirit. But I will say this: as we are sheep amongst wolves, we do have to watch how we conduct ourselves. We do have to watch ourselves amongst these other people. All right? Not just our conduct, but our speech, what we say. Let's give you an example, right? You got a lot of people that's so stupefied. Everybody's in this Kamala Harris spirit. Kamala Harris. And if you dare to say, for the most part, because you got Trump supporters out there as well, but if you dare to say, you vote for Trump, right? And we don't even vote, but I'm just saying per se, right? Say if you're thinking worldly, you're in the world, and you say you vote for Trump, the average, don't put your face on that. The average Jake person is going to ridicule you. They're going to look at you crazy. Oh, why you want to vote for Trump? That's stupid. He's racist. He's this. He's that. But these same individuals have no clue of Kamala Harris don't stand for you Israelite people. She don't even claim to be of your kind. And she only claimed to be of your kind when she started in that race. And guess who pointed it out? Trump. But at the end of the day, none of these individuals are going to save our people from the condition that they're in at all. All right? Our rest is going to come from Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Our heaven, our glory, our righteousness, our kingdom, our peace. Everything's going to come from Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Not these individuals standing up telling you BS as they do every, 4 to 8 years. Give me a break. But let's continue. Salah. Let's go to the book of Isaiah to the 8th. No, not 8, Salah. Book of Isaiah to the 5. Verse 20. I got the 20. We're jumping down to 5. And as it says, woe to them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. This is what you see happening all throughout society, especially pushed here in America, Babylon the Great, especially here. But they're also sharing that cup, right? As the nations have drunk of that cup that was full of abominations, they have followed suit. Okay? For a long period of time, they have followed suit, but now you are starting to see what? You are starting to see the pushback from the other nations, okay, from the ways of America, Babylon the Great. Now they are starting to try to discontinue themselves, but they're through. Okay, they're already through. They already took some of that potion. They're completely through. But through prophecy, we all know it says the beast shall hate the whore, and all the men of thy confederacy shall hate thee. So eventually, all these people or nations are going to come against this place. But right now, you are seeing the hatred being not just only televised, but being spoken of from these other nations, how they're speaking out about it, of all the madness and the BS that Babylon the Great has done, and that the BS that Babylon the Great is pushing all throughout the world. Okay, the chaos, the lewdness, the violence that they have done. All right. But I want to get this. I started out with this, but the Spirit led me in a different direction. And I'm trying to make this quick as possible. The book of 2 Peter, chapter 2, verse, let's just jump to verse, we'll start at verse 4. It says, for if the Most High spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell, and delivered them into chains of darkness, to be reserved unto judgment, and spared not the whole world, but saved Noah, the 8th person, a preacher, of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly. And we hope to not receive that judgment upon the world of the ungodly, because this world is truly, truly wicked, and we are seeing the unrighteous, ungodly deeds that the people are portraying. All right? And deliver just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, for that righteous man dwelling among them, and seeing and hearing, vexed his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds. So the men of the faith are dealing with the same issue today. All right? And it's men first and foremost. The scriptures say, oh, you sons of men who I'm called. This is why I keep saying the man first. We know you women out there in the faith are getting a hard time too. You're getting flack in this world too by trying to uplift and keep the ways of Yahweh Shem Shai as well. All right? We understand this. But for the men out here, like I said, this is for the men first and foremost. We are vexed, okay, day to day with the unlawful deeds, with the wicked decrees of Esau, Edom. 1 second, I'll be right there, okay? And we're just trying to what? Maintain, stay afloat, and continue in the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Shai. As we watch this cookie, which I mean this world, as we watch this world crumble from the inside out. Because this is literally what we're seeing happen. This world is crumbling right before our eyes, and we see it. So we gotta lock in. We gotta hold on, because this ride ain't over, right? And it's gonna be a bumpy ride. When you get in a plane and it gets bumpy, what do they say? Put on your seatbelt, folks, or passengers, put on your seatbelts. You know, this ride, there's a lot of turbulence, right? This ride will be a little rocky. We'll let you know when the storm or the turbulence is clear. And we are in no we're in no way for the clear for that, because we know great judgment is coming to America, Babylon the Great, which is needed, okay? And which will happen. For what? For people in what? Their unlawful deeds. Just as that flood was brought to the old world, well, there's another flood that's going to come to this world. And it's going to be a flood of what? A flood of fire. All right? Because this world has, and not just has, will be purged. Okay? So that was just something quick to the spirit, Lord willing, edifying. Until next time, I want to say shalom.